Okay, so the first thing that I do is take my CVS Acne Fighting Moisturizer, and it looks like this. I'll bring it a little bit closer to you guys so you guys can see that. But it's just a regular kind of moisturizer. It says comparable to Clean and Clear Oil-Free Dual Action Moisturizer, which I completely agree. It's actually really, really great. So I'm just going to go ahead and squirt a little thing of that on there. And then I'm going to take my Revlon Color Stay Foundation that I've showed you guys so many times, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of this, about an equal sized amount of that, onto my hand. And then now I just mix both the moisturizer and the foundation together. In a swirly motion, like I'm doing right now. And then I just use my finger that I swirled it with and just dab it all over my face. Okay. Now, if I have any excess on my fingers or anything like that, I just kind of put it wherever. And after I'm done with that, I go ahead and take my beauty blender, which just looks like that. I have a pink one. And I just kind of tap everything in and blend it thoroughly. Anyway, so now that I'm done, I just go ahead and blend that thoroughly all over my skin just so that it all evenly distributes on. And when I'm done, I take the excess that I have on here and I use the tip of my beauty blender and I just kind of dab that underneath my eyes. And then I just blend all of that in. See, and then it just kind of takes away a lot of the darkness underneath my eyes. Now I'm just going to take a little bit more on the tip and then just put it over any breakouts or pimples or anything like that that I might have. And I don't blend it like swirl it around, I kind of just tap it in so that the foundation doesn't move from the area I want it in. It just like kind of blends in better, so it kind of blends in with my skin a lot better. What I do next is I take my CoverGirl Advanced Radiance, and this is a pressed powder. Mine is in the shade 115, and I take this with just a I take it with actually this brush, which is a dual fiber brush that I actually got at Target not too long ago, and I just go ahead and swirl that into here, tap off any excess, and then just kind of tap it on. I don't like to swirl it on or anything because I don't want the stuff that I just put on my face to go away, so I just tap it on. Okay. And now that I'm done with that, I just take any kind of blush that I have at the moment that I normally would use. The Studio Gear powder blush in the shade Crush, and I've showed you guys this already, so I don't really need to do that big of a close-up. But I'm just going to go ahead and take this with a little angled blush brush, which looks like that, and just kind of tap that into here, and it's kind of broken apart, so it looks like rocks. And I'm just going to go ahead and tap that onto my cheeks. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take my Handy Buki brush by Bare Essentials, and the reason why I'm using this is because it's more of a flat kabuki brush, and it picks up a lot of products, which I like, but it's also really good with blending too. So I'm going to be using this to actually contour my face, and it works great with getting into the contours of my cheeks. So I'm just going to be using my Lancome Star Bronzer that I've had forever, and just dabbing that in very, very lightly, just go like that. Tap it off, and then I'm going to be sucking in my cheeks like a fish and then just going ahead and contouring my face. And then that's pretty much it for my whole foundation routine. I'm just going to go ahead and finish off with the lips, and all I'm going to be using today is a Baby Lips, and this is in the shade Grapevine, and it's just a nice purpley kind of color, and I actually featured this in my winter/fall favorites, and I just love the color that it gives to my it just looks really good with my skin tone, and at the same time it just gives me like a nice little plummy flush. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this whole tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys